Hey guys, long time no see. How are y'all doing? I missed you a lot. It's been a fat minute since I have uploaded, and I truly apologize. I know I only have like 25 subscribers, but I apologize to every single one of you because honestly, for the past few months, it was super hectic, especially with over the summer. I had two jobs, and I was also in the process of signing for a brand new school, which is honestly better than my old school. Because my old school was 12 and a half hours away, and this school is only 2.5 hours away, so huge improvement. I actually have gone home twice this semester so far, and it's been super, super nice. A little bit of an update, I did move into a brand new dorm, obviously. I am planning on doing a dorm tour pretty soon. I actually want to try and film that tomorrow because my roommate won't be here, so I can actually film it and stuff like that. I I've been adjusting to my new school really, really well. I love the people here. Everyone is super nice. I have not met a mean person yet. So hopefully that stays like that. About The Sims, I hadn't touched them until a few days ago when I started screen recording these videos off of my phone. They were in awful shape. Spock and Kirk were the last two that I made, I believe. I don't know if I made Uhura back then. I can't actually remember. But they were in awful shape, and I had to get them back into just like standard, all green, all good to go, health-wise, and then I could start filming and everything. I didn't want you guys to see how much I neglected them, but it was pretty bad. Before I continue with this video, I got a few questions on Instagram asking me why I chose The Sims Freeplay and not Sims Mobile, and that's mainly because I just enjoy Sims Freeplay a little bit more. It's a little bit more free, if that makes sense. Like, I can make more decisions and stuff like that. And overall, it's just, I've been playing that game for so long, so that's why I chose to play it, and that's why I chose to show you guys how, my different ways of how to play it and stuff like that. Since you're already here, if you're already, how far are we in? I mean, we're already like 2 minutes into the video. You might as well subscribe, Love to have you here. So right off the bat, let's go ahead and get started with this voiceover part. So I had to go through an update. I wasn't sure specifically what this update was at first, but I think it is the ability to fast forward on small tasks like taking a shower, maybe taking a cat nap. Like, you have the ability to, for free, without life points, to fast forward on a task. So I think that that's really, really nice. I'm just going to go ahead and give an overview of the different Sims that I have. We have our lovely Captain James Kirk, all in his glory, right here at the chess table. We have the lovely science officer, Mr. Spock, in his full name. I don't know how you say it, but we have Uhura right here, which is my favorite female of all time on Star Trek. Actually, yeah, she's still my favorite. Anyways, we have Mr. McCoy right here, Dr. Bones, we love him. And that is all we have right now. Now, the main part of this video is to introduce you guys to the aspect of putting your Sims in a relationship. Now, the first thing you have to do, oh yeah, by the way, I just went ahead and built this private island because I thought it would be like a good thing. I want Captain Kirk to live there because, he's a captain, he deserves it. But the main thing for the private island is that you should always have a partner with you at the private island, because why are you gonna live there by yourself, So I went ahead, and in order for me to create a new sim at this time, I had to build a new lot of land, and it took me a while to figure out who I wanted for Captain Kirk's love interest. When you watch Star Trek Original, you can really see that Captain Kirk doesn't really have one particular love interest. He goes through many different females, and so it took me a while to figure out like who I wanted to be his partner in this game. Not that it's important. I mean, he could really be with anybody. He's a true ladies' man. But I decided to use Edith Keeler because I feel like for one thing, I think that she's gorgeous. I mean, in the show, she's just a true goddess. I think she looks so good. But I also think that he is so attached to her in the show, and he's so heartbroken whenever something happens to her. I mean, just look at this man. He's just in love with her. So I went ahead and just picked her because I just really like her. I gave her a short brown uh, bob haircut, kind of. She's a brunette, obviously. She has that in the show. She has this kind of 1960s, 70s kind of hairstyle, which many women at the time had, but they didn't really have that in the Sims free play. So I went ahead and just gave her the bob and just some clothes to match his. I think that they look super cute together. And I went ahead and had him introduce himself to her. Look how cute they look together. Aww. We love it. Now, as they were getting together, I decided to go ahead and do the same thing for Uhura and Spock. At this point, they're already pretty good acquaintances, but you know, in the Sims free play, you sort of have to grow the relationship. You can't just have them become love interests right away. You have to build it. Leonard McCoy does not have a partner right now, and that is because whenever you have like different Sims doing different tasks, like right now they're gonna start the, I forget the, it's like the love quest. It's the ability to get married and all that stuff. But you should always have a sim that is sort of free to do any other like weekly quests or tasks. You know, it's just good. Leonard McCoy is also the only one who, as of right now, has not gone to work because I continuously have him do other tasks. But right now, I'm just having them be nice and to each other so that they can grow their relationship. And fun fact, the task that I had to have Dr. McCoy do is to talk on the phone with somebody, but it had to be in a different house. I don't know why I sent him to his house. It clearly said that it had to be in another person's house, but I went ahead and just sent him to Uhura's house so that he could complete that task. And he also, I think the next task after this was to take like a really long, like to fall asleep in somebody else's house. So I went ahead and had him fall asleep in her house. I have no idea why that was a quest, but you know, you gotta do the weekly tasks to get the rewards, so there we go. We have the Love is in the Air quest that officially began because they obviously are growing a relationship with each other. And basically the end result of this quest is to be able to have two Sims get married. It doesn't matter the gender or anything. Two Sims can get married regardless of, you know, they just have to grow a relationship basically. And the quest starts off with just very simple tasks like taking a shower. But I do know at the very end, towards the end of the task, they start to get a little longer. Like I think one thing that they have to do is watch a documentary together. But I think that you can. Like if you get usually I get an ad whenever I do that task. I just cut off the part where it showed them kissing. That's funny. This is the end of this episode because, as you can see, I'm sending them all to work, except for Dr. McCoy. Like I said, he is the only one that is not going to work because he is going to be having his deep sleep while they are all going to work. And I think that I kept Edith, I kept Edith there in the, I kept Edith there so that she could do other tasks while McCoy sleeps. She had to like make an espresso and stuff like that. That's all part of the Love is in the Air quest, but yeah. Alright guys, so that actually marks the end of the video. Actually, wait, I have another thing. Uhura and Spock actually got engaged. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't put this in, but as of today, I stopped recording about, I think, yesterday, so I could put all of the footage into the editing app, but I went ahead and I slowed this part down for dramatic effect, but I did have Uhura propose to Spock, and the reason why I did this is because I think that if it were, like, realistic to the characters and stuff like that, that Uhura would be the one to propose to Spock and not the other way around. Also, Uhura is a human, and I don't think that Spock would, like, think to propose to her, if that makes any sense. But look how cute they look, guys. I'm so happy for them. And now this marks the end of the video, which means it's time for me to say the question for the Garden of Friends. Now, if you don't know how this works and you're new here, basically I'm going to ask you a question. It's going to be a very narrative, you know, personal question, like what's your favorite ice cream flavor or something like that. and you're going to answer it in the comments below, and I'm going to pick my favorite answer, and it's usually going to be an answer where you like explain to me why you have what, for going back to the example, why it's your favorite flavor of ice cream, you know? I'm going to pick my favorite answer, and you are going to be featured into the Garden of Friends, which is a little part of my beautiful Minecraft world that I created, and I'm going to put your name in the little username there, and you're going to be basically there for eternity. So if you would like to do that, your question for today is, who is your favorite Star Trek character and why? I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you'd like it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace and love. Have an amazing week.